8 essential nuts. The first is square nut. It is also known as the reef nut. It is an ancient and simple binding nut used in both medical, home, and even in garden, and is used to joining two ends of a line around an object. We have two ends of a rope. We go right over right with one of the knots and go to the left over left knot. The result should be a symmetrical knot with two running parallel to each other. The number 2 is the sheath bend. It is a joining knot used in both sail or outdoor and also around the house. It is used to join two lines of different diameters or types. Let's use different colors of shoelace. Start with one line with a bight. This should be the thicker diameter of the two. The smaller diameter line will go up through the bight. Wrap around, then tuck underneath itself. For a more secure bend, you can turn this into a double sheath bend by simply bringing it through one more time. And if you do it properly, the result will look so clean and easy to undo. The third knot is clove hitch, a type of hitch that is used in both outdoor or even at home and garden. It is also used in securing a line to an object. In the middle of the line, I picked my rope. After that, I twisted it and formed a loop. Doing the same way a second time for a second loop. The last loop goes on top of the first loop. Then you'll notice that both of the ends are in the middle. And place the hitch over your object. Then tighten it. To tie the end of the rope, I bring the line all the way around the object below. And when it is surrounded already, surround it one more. When the loose ends, then pass the end of the rope underneath the overlapping line. The proper clove hitch have no binding, jamming, and everything will be parallel to each other. Number 4 is figure 8 loop. One of the things that I like because it's easy to do. And I am sure that I can use it someday when I have planned about climbing. So, this loop is used a lot in sailing, outdoor activities, and climbing. So, the application for this form is to fix a loop at the end of a line. Start with a bight. Then drape it around your hand. Roll it around to the back. And then, put the bight inside the eyelid. Other way to do this figure 8 is to bend the bight, then twist 2 times, get the back, and there, you form the figure 8. Another way is by making a one figure 8 with only one stand. Bring the loose through the object, then retrace the same step from beginning to exit. When you're done, make sure everything is the same so that it looks so nice and flat. Number 5 is the bow line, a loop knot that is permanently used in both outdoor, home, and even in gardening. It is great for forming a fixed loop at the end of a line quickly. First is start by making an overhand loop towards the working end. The loose end is brought through the bottom and then back to the top of the loop. And this is what it should look like when you're done. Number 6 is the round turn plus 2 1/2 hitches. It is used to secure the end of a rope to a fixed object. The name refers to the component used to form the knot around torn wraps the rope around the object, and the two half hitches secure the end around the standing part. It can be used in boating, outdoor, home, and gardening. We will start by doing the round turn. The loose end is then brought underneath, over the working end, and through the loop that it forms. Tighten it. And tada! This is the 1/2 hitch. The number 7 and the last knot, the taut line hitch, is an adjustable loop knot for use on lines under tension. It is useful when the length of a line will need to be periodically adjusted in order to maintain tensions. It is made by tying a rolling hitch around the standing part after passing around an anchor object. It is used in boating, sailing, outdoor, home, or even at gardening. You put the non-working end through whatever you're going to be attaching to form a loop. Doing the same direction to form another loop, and then pass it through, and your trailing end goes to the other way, and do 2 passes on the inside of that loop. You will know you've done this right when the loop goes one way. Loosing and tightening is easy as grabbing the knot and sliding it around. A long rope with a loop at one end, primarily used by cowboys and vaqueros to catch and restrain livestock, especially cattle and horses. First, create a loop. Put the end under the loop. Next, create a locking at the end. Then create another loop. Same process, still put it in the underneath. The first loop that I made is movable.